Hey, this is Arlene. So anyways, I'm doing a video right now. This is the second part of it because I got knocked off of it. But it's basically, so what I was talking about is the frequencies getting targeted in my legs. So basically from the bottom of my feet up to my knees, it gets targeted. And when you look down, like when I do my videos, it's like my upper legs are light. I mean, they're red, but they're light. And then it goes down to, gets redder as it goes down. And that's like where the frequencies are. Now, I don't know if they're coming specifically up from the floor or if it's coming like sideways. Because I do get frequencies, like as for instance, I know in my apartment, I do get them from the floor heater, and that's one that doesn't shut off. It only goes down to low. And I had asked, like about it being disconnected, but they don't do that. So, that always happens. And then as you go into my bathroom, the right part of the floor, that corner wall, there's always frequencies emitting from there. And then I had to do something where I got on the ladder, and the ceiling, which there's an apartment above me, 315, you can feel the frequencies like emitting like down to me from the ceiling. So I don't know if there's something from the ceiling embedded in there, wiring, or if just somebody just has something. So that I'm not really sure about. But that's what's happening right now. And then my arms are starting to be like swollen, like my legs. And I know, especially like when you hold your arm up, the fold, like you see the fold of your arm, like right here, the way it is, it's like, where is my arm? Like right here. I can tell like it's swollen because it's not like the way it used to be. So that happens. And then also I'm always like red at the neck now, and under the chin, like right up in there, it's always red now. Not from sunburn, from being out in the sun or laying out in the sun. It's just from the frequencies. So this is up my chin, like right here, my chin is always red. So there's certain areas, the sides right here are always red, always. And right here. So I have a lot of areas, like my back is red. Oh, my scalp, but it's hard to really tell with the scalp because I have so much hair. Not unless it gets really burnt, then you can see it. But other than that, you don't see it. So that's like basically some of the stuff. I'm trying to think because I know I probably, oh, my teeth. My teeth they're not like perfect, but you know, I've brushed them and flossed them. I do the peroxide. I use the peroxide and stuff. So I know with the targeting of the frequencies, it's changed my teeth so that my teeth are not as good as they used to be. So when I go to the dentist, you know, I probably will have problems with my teeth. When I go to the dentist, I never not go and not have a problem with my teeth. So that is also something that happens. But, you know, there's not much I could really do about it. So, and I'm sure it affects my gums, so I'm sure it affects like a lot of things. But as far as like my teeth and stuff, I mean, I already have 2 bridges, and I'm looking at a 3rd bridge. I don't want to do dental implants because I am I don't know, the strength of my bones, and because I get targeted and stuff, you know, I don't want to have problems in that area. So that's why. So that's an example. Like, this car followed me for a very, very long time. It's a Camry. And the reason why, like, you'll know if somebody, I'm just saying, is following you is because, first of all, they're following you for a very long time. And one, they're probably not informed. I do Periscope, or I do videos. So therefore, they just follow you and follow you and follow you. And, like, say for instance, like if you get stuck behind a bus and they have the opportunity to go around you and they don't, and they continue to stay behind you, or a car in front of you is stopped because they're going to make a right because a pedestrian's crossing and they have to stop and the other lane is open, that is another indicator. So this car is like not really parked right, girl. So anyways, that is another indicator. And but then that's like when it's very, very obvious. But after a while, you kind of get like a third eye, and you can kind of see who's watching you, who's going to the. It's just very interesting on how you can notice those things and stuff. Even like when I'm walking and stuff. But when someone's following me, because I usually walk at night, I will always I will turn on Periscope in a second. Or like when they just hang around at the ATM at night. It's one thing in the daytime, I'm not really worried about that, but if it's at night and I go to the ATM walking, I will turn on Periscope, especially if somebody's hanging around there, because I don't know what they're up to. But anyways, that's basically like some of the things that you go through. But I just sometimes, majority of the time, I find it amusing. What I don't find amusing is like some of the tweets I did where somebody was where you get cut off, or somebody comes from behind you in the freeway. Like yesterday, I was on the freeway was it last night or the night before last? Like, you're on the freeway and you're minding your own business, and you're not. It's not like I'm on the number one lane, and somebody is. They come from behind, and you can kind of see, because if you're looking in your rear view light, you'll see like lights, like you'll see a car like zigzagging and stuff. So you'll see the car zigzagging, and you know the car's going fast, and you assume the car is going to pass you up. But it's like the car knows you're on the freeway, and the car it zigzags, and it's like it slows down. It's like, okay, must know you're within this certain area. I don't know if it's because if I have a GPS on my car or what. I'm not, it's like whatever. And then they come right behind you and they start tailgating. So like that's like a very, very obvious sign that somebody, you know, they're like specifically looking for you to, and they're tailgating. So that's like kind of some of the things that happen and stuff. And I'm trying to do more and more videos about it to, as far as what happened, so that just to share it, and then also just to have it for my own documentation and stuff. So yeah, I get a lot. So that's just basically what happens. But there's always people following you. I mean, that's like 24/7, but I don't really, like I said, think about it. Only it's when they start cutting you off and doing like some crazy stuff, then I take it seriously, because then they're initiating something. And I really haven't had anything on foot, except one time when I was on at the gas station on, I think it's the Arco, on Melrose and Western Avenue in LA. So I went in to pay, and this guy, he stands right in front of me. And I'm sure the security cameras would corroborate it, but I'm sure they've already erased them. And he just told me, he says, "I'm not afraid of you." And I told him, "I don't really care." And he says, "I'm not afraid of you." And I walked around him and I said, "I don't care." And so I have my periscope on in my car. So when I get in my car, and of course he must know, because he stops right in front of my car, looks right at me, but actually the camera, and he gives like this snarl. And it's on Periscope, but, you know, I was like, okay, I don't really care. And that was it. He walked off. He went into the gas station. He never bought anything. He didn't even come in a car. He came by foot. So to me, I take it as like he came on purpose to tell me that. If he's sending me a message or whatever his problem is, that's what he did. So, oh my God, I forgot which one is the new one. That's basically some of the stuff that's gone on. So anyways, that is it for now. Let's see, figure out which is the new ATM card. I forgot, I got an ATM card and I never threw it away. I'm going to try this one. I better just keep my wallet out because I don't remember which ATM card is what. That's so funny. This lady, what's interesting is this lady, oh, she's there to pick up this guy. It's so funny. I was kind of wondering, because she came and left, and then she came and left. So this is her third time coming while I was talking, and then left. But, yeah, so that's basically some of the stuff that goes on. It's like very interesting. But anyways, I at the credit union, so I need to go in there real quick.